The king who feared mosquitoes. Long ago, in a proud African kingdom surrounded by thick forests and wide rivers, there lived a king called King Dandalo the Brave. At least, that was what people called him. King Dandalo wore heavy crowns, spoke with a loud voice, and loved to tell stories of how fearless he was. He said he had wrestled wild animals, crossed dangerous rivers, and stared death in the face without blinking. But there was one tiny problem. The king was terrified of mosquitoes. Not lions. Not snakes. Not war. Mosquitoes. The small ones. The kind you can slap. Every night, as soon as the sun went down, King Dandalo would shout from his palace. Close all windows. Seal all doors. Bring the nets. Servants would run like people escaping fire. They hung 3 mosquito nets around the king's bed. One on top of another. Then another just to be safe. The king still wasn't satisfied. What if one is hiding inside, he whispered. So the servants had to inspect the room mosquito by mosquito. One night, just as the king was about to sleep, he heard it. The king jumped up so fast his crown fell into a bowl of water. Mosquito, he screamed. The enemy is here. He grabbed his spear. Yes. A spear. The entire palace woke up. Drummers beat alarm drums. Guards rushed in. The queen covered her ears. Children cried. All this, because of one mosquito. The mosquito flew calmly around the king's head, as if it owned the palace. King Dandalo ran in circles, swinging his spear wildly. Stand still, he shouted at the mosquito. The mosquito did not stand still. Instead, it landed on the king's nose. Everyone froze. The king froze. Slowly, the mosquito bit him. Air, the king screamed, diving under his bed. By morning, the whole kingdom knew. Market women laughed. Is this the same king that said he defeated 10 warriors? Yes. But one mosquito defeated him last night. Children sang songs. Big king, big crown. Small mosquito knocked him down. The king was ashamed. But mosquitoes did not care about shame. They returned every night. Finally, an old woman came to the palace. She said, "My king, courage is not about fighting big things. It is about facing small fears too." She gave him a simple solution: clean water, smoke from herbs, and calmness. That night, the king followed her advice. When the mosquito came again, the king did not scream. He did not run. He did not call the army. He simply smiled and slapped. The mosquito was gone. The palace went silent. Then cheers erupted. From that day on, King Dandalo became truly brave. And the people learned an important lesson. Sometimes, the smallest fear can rule the biggest person until they face it.